Morning Taurus, this is your July love reading. I'm having to re-record this because I lost your first one. I'm so sorry. And it was a really good reading. I can't remember because I do so many. I can't remember specific details, but I do remember that it was along the lines of removing blockages that you're holding on to. There was a lot of like holding on to things energy. And removing those blockages because they're blocking your wish fulfillment coming in, some kind of manifestation. Sorry, bear with me. Closing the door. Some kind of manifestation trying to come in, or some kind of wish fulfillment trying to come in, that doesn't look exactly like you're expecting it to. And so you may need to be open-minded because it may have to take a different road. So say you've been manifesting money, an opportunity may be coming in with a person, that kind of thing. But yeah, basically you're holding on to some kind of past blockages, like things in relationships that are preventing this wish fulfillment from being able to come in. So yeah, I mean, no, have I got to take anything else? No, just to remove your blocks because your wish fulfillment's coming in. So I'm going to reread. Hopefully we'll get the same message coming through. If not, then take the first one on board and see what comes with this. Information for personal readings will be in the drop-down box as usual. Check out your moon, rising, stelliums, Venus, anything like that. If your sun doesn't resonate. Can't think of anything else, so I'm going to jump in. So, Taurus love for the month of July. And of course, it can resonate anytime. So if you find this after July, that's absolutely fine. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Divine Guidance, which is the Hierophant, and the Four of Pentacles. And it was the Four of Pentacles that was featuring a lot in your last reading. So, we'll see what comes of this. So far, what we've got here is trying to maintain balance. This could be juggling a couple of different things, a couple of different people, perhaps. The Hierophant, it's divine guidance. So, for me, this is like getting some kind of divine inspiration about making a decision, perhaps, because twos can be sort of about balance and partnership and things like that. Four of Pentacles is that energy of holding on to something, so you need to be giving in order to receive that kind of energy. But I'll dig some more and we'll see what we get. So, Two of Pentacles, what is this trying to tell us? Something to, and then, no, okay. What's this Two of Pentacles, please? Ten of Cups, so perhaps try to juggle stability in the home. Oh, we've got the Seven of Cups as well. So making choices. Yeah, this looks to me like you've got a decision to make surrounding the family. The Two of Pentacles, like it's like balance and stability. So it looks like you've got some kind of choice to make. And the Ten of Cups is that emotional fulfillment. You know, having the whole 9 yards, the kids, the house, the dog, all that stuff. Or it's the emotional fulfillment. You can have all that stuff without feeling happy. This is like having the happiness that comes with it, feeling emotionally contented. So, yeah, this looks like some kind of decision relating to the home and the family. Tell me what this divine guidance is, please. What this Hierophant is. Maybe a decision, you're trying to make a decision to walk away from that. The Page of Wands is a new spiritual quest, a journey, the Chariot. Right, I feel like some of you were trying to make a decision as to whether to move on from a family situation. you feel like you're being pulled towards your spiritual calling. Like you feel like you're maybe being really divinely guided towards that spiritual calling, but you're really kind of clinging to what you were holding on to. It's like that energy of like sort of really clinging to something. So tell me something about the Four of Pentacles, please. And this is like, you know it's time to move on, but you're worried that, you know, if you've been in a long-term relationship, it may be the Two of Pentacles is that you've met somebody else, and you're worried about leaving the kids behind, something like that. Seven of Swords. So there is some kind of shady energy here. And I don't want that to sound judgmental. I mean, if this is somebody who say has met their twin flame and you're trying to make the difficult decision to, you know, move on to that quest with that twin. But what this means, as far as shady goes, is that sort of by not making the right decision, say if you're trying to stay in the connection for the wrong reasons, and it's because you're scared of like leaving the kids, but the marriage is unhappy anyway, like sneaking around with another person maybe isn't the best answer to that. You know, sometimes you have to make the difficult decision, which is what's coming through with the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, to do the right thing. And this is almost like, because you're trying to cling to something, you might be leaning towards doing something that could be more detrimental. So I'll get another one. Right, so we've got two has come out. Right, King of Wands and King of Swords. Now as people, these could be fire signs and air signs. So this could be a decision between the two. But as energy, the King of Wands is like passion. For me, he's like a spiritual leader. And it is that kind of leadership energy, that masculine fire, that sort of drive. The King of Swords is integrity, truth, honesty. So to get this with the Seven of Swords, this is kind of saying that, you know, there is a need for that honesty, the truth and integrity, to be honest about whatever's going on and avoid this Seven of Swords scenario. And with getting the Page of Swords, Wands and the King of Wands, this is saying to me, this is like the spiritual quest, the fire, the passion. This is what you're being sort of guided towards, because that's come out with the Chariot and the Divine Guidance energy. So, okay, I'm going to take another dig into these. Tell me some more about this Ten of Cups and Seven of Cups. We've had a few turn over, yeah, I'm going to take them all. So, the Ten of Swords is like, well, we've got the Tower here as well. So, this looks like a potentially painful ending. To get the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords in the reading isn't the nicest of energy, I'm not going to lie. We've also got the Magician and the Knight of Swords. The order I saw these in was the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Tower and the Magician. So this to me is, because the Knight of Swords is incoming information, and then that was followed by the Tower. So that information relating to this Ten of Swords is going to bring about that Tower. So if there is some kind of sneaking and dishonesty going on, let this be a warning that the truth may come out, and not in the way you would hope. The Ten of Swords and the Tower together are not the most pleasant of energies. And of course, like I say, the Knight of Swords is that fast-moving information, knowledge and change. I'm going to get a clarifier on the Magician, though. What's the Magician, please? Too much. I've got one clarifier on the Magician, please. Cards are going nuts. The Four of Wands, which is like happiness and union. So this, if this is twin flame, this looks to me like the universe is trying to move this situation. It's going to bring that tower that's going to make you go after that you should be what is most in alignment with your path, your purpose, and what the universe requires you to do, your mission. So if this is like a twin flame scenario and you aren't taking the action yourself, the universe is moving things in your moving things for you. But when you have the Ten of Cups, which is family, this is like if you don't make that decision for yourself, the Tower's going to make it for you. And it doesn't always bode well. This could be a lot messier with the universe having to intercede than it would be if you took the initiative to go with that King of Swords energy for yourself. But either way, this looks to me like you are being aligned with your highest and best good. And I mean, what I've just said about, like, you know, like, it can cause more difficulties. The universe will, it's not going to allow you to cause harm to anyone for its benefit, you know. So try not to be too concerned with that, but it's basically a warning that this Tower moment is going to come regardless of what you try to do to prevent it. So, okay, what's the Page of Wands and the Chariot, please? This could be, 2 minutes. This could be also if you're the karmic in a situation and you have been attempting to manipulate the situation to keep your person there, to keep someone there, that the universe is moving to free that person, to send them towards their soulmate or twin, which we now have the Six of Cups, which for me is the soulmate card, and this has come out with divine guidance, Page of Wands and the Chariot. So this is movement towards the soulmate. What else have we got with this, please? Yep, the Star. That's healing, spiritual purpose, renewal of faith and hope. Take one more to go with that, please. So you or the person that you've maybe been trying to keep hold of is being moved regardless of what machinations or manipulations are being played. And we have the High Priestess. So could be dealing with, we've got a lot of major arcana on the board here. And we've got a lot of court cards. So far I'm seeing all fire, Leo, Sag. Not sure which one's the King of Swords represents, to be honest. It's in Cancer, I'm seeing Pisces, I'm seeing Aquarius, I'm seeing Gemini, Virgo. So there's a lot of energies on the board here. I'm seeing Taurus. Yeah, okay, so the High Priestess. Yep, Keeper of Secrets, knowledge, divine knowledge, knowledge of the... it's come out on the Chariot as well. So what we've got is, if you notice the black and white pillars, and we've got the black and white sphinxes. This is the polarity and the duality, which again speaks to me of people being moved towards their twins, where this is twin energy. If it's not twin energy, it's movement towards the soulmate. But it's also the unveiling of secrets. It's also, what's the word I'm looking for? We've got divine counterparts again with the Hierophant and the High Priestess too. Although I do sort of see the High Priestess and the Magician as counterparts too, and we've got both of them there. I'm sticking my neck out and I'm going to say that this is mostly a twin flame and soulmate energy that is being guided onto mission and purpose, and to go towards to make that decision, to go towards the twin. The divine guidance is here, literally with the Hierophant and with the High Priestess. It's the unveiling of secrets and knowledge. So tell me something about these Kings and this Seven of Swords, please. So either way, the information is coming out. If you're someone who's been trying to cling to someone, then there is something coming in to free that person. We've got the Four of Cups, which is also, to me, it's like a not taking an opportunity. It's like the Four of, it's come out on the Four of Pentacles, and then we've got the Fool. So it's not taking, you're not taking an opportunity and trusting the universe and taking a leap of faith. It's like there's opportunities coming up that are presenting themselves and you aren't taking them. And this is why the universe is moving to make sure, to make you take the opportunity. Perhaps you're scared to make the move, but in doing so, in being afraid, you aren't doing what's maybe right for other people in the situation as well. It's like you think you're doing right, you don't want to hurt anyone, but in staying where you shouldn't be, not only are you holding yourself back, you're holding back the people who could be with someone else and be on their mission or whatever else. It turns out quite often that karmic partners are also a twin. This is something that I got through as a download last week when I was getting all my information in, when I was channeling. And the same night, a friend was channeling information and she got the exact same message through. My ex-husband, who was very, very much karmic, he was very, very narcissistic when we were together, and that pattern carried on for quite some time. But turns out he's a twin flame, and I mean, he's very, very much in denial of the fact, but because you're both learning things in these karmic connections. So this, and if this person isn't a twin in their own right, they're going to be potentially a soulmate. They've learned things in that connection that they then need to pass on. So it's like none of us are here without a purpose or a mission. We've all got them, and remaining in the wrong place can hold back more than just yourself. So This is saying there's an opportunity presenting itself that you need to take for, like, you know, new beginning, new cycle, new adventure, new journey. We'll have one more to go with that, please. Wheel of Fortune. I knew when I was saying about karma that it was come out with justice as well, look. Karmic justice, karmic balancing of the scales. Literally could not make this up. Is it karma? The Wheel of Fortune is turning. Destiny, fate, being in alignment with what is just and true. Those scales need balancing. And if you are the karmic person holding on to someone who you know is meant to be with someone else, the universe isn't allowing that. It's bringing this tower, and it will align everyone involved in this situation with their highest and best good. It's fed up of waiting for people to take the initiative on their own, and this is kind of like almost like a final warning to take it for yourself and to do what's right, because the Wheel of Fortune and Justice are there. Only you know what's right in your situation and how to handle that. You know, I'm giving certain examples, but they're not necessarily spot on for your situation. You know what the situation is for you. So we've got the Page of Swords, which is that new information coming to light, learning, knowledge. We've got another three quite, I'm not going to take them all. We've got the Emperor, so Divine Masculine, the Two of Cups. So that for me is another potential twin flame and soulmate card. Oh, we've got another two. We've got the Three of Wands, which is ships coming in, like after manifestation and alignment. There's going to be some manifestation going on of somebody's soulmate. And we've got the Seven of Cups again, which is making the decision, deciding what you want. But either way, the Three of Wands for me is like the blessings and things coming in. And so many people are blocking their blessings, the karma and the justice. It's trying to come in. Because, again, it's the blocks, like this Four of Pentacles energy. People are blocking out what's trying to come in for them because they're clinging to things they need to let go of to make room for these blessings to come in. And we're not talking small blessings here. I mean, look at what we've got going on with Jupiter, Pluto, these Saturn connections. These are about really digging out the old and taking out the old in order for the new to be built from the ground up. So, take heed of that. Not a lot more to say, really. This is the opportunity for you to make a decision and act upon it in order to have some control over the situation, basically. But if you don't, then the universe is going to have to move in order to bring about what it needs for everyone involved in the situation. So, like the Seven of Cups, it's like sometimes you think you're making the best decision, but the best decision isn't always the easiest one. All that glitters isn't always gold. So, yeah, on that note, I'm going to end that there. Best of luck, Taurus. Just remember that whatever the universe does, it is for the highest and best good. So try not to fight against it. Work with the energy, and it will be a much smoother energy. So, yeah, thank you.